Here's a list of things that us Generation Xers did not have growing up in the 70s and the 80s. That subsequently helped to make us the toughest and most residual generation on the planet. It also left a lot of us completely devoid of emotion and dead on the inside, especially considering that most of us died at least twice by the time we were 12. There was no such thing as car safety laws. Wearing seat belts was not required, nor was it reinforced. When I was born and my parents brought me home from the hospital, my mother sat in the front seat and held me in her lap. Also, airbags did not exist. Our idea of an airbag was climbing on top of the roof with a big, black plastic trash bag and jumping off the roof, thinking that bag was going to open up like a parachute and allow us to float down to the ground without breaking our ankles. We broke our ankles. And if we're being honest, most of us have at least one person in the family that went through the windshield of a car head first. And they're all right. They're a little bit skittish at times and prone to violent mood swings, but other than that, they're fine. And child labor laws were sketchy at best. We could work when we were 12. All our parents had to do was give their permission. And then we had paper routes where we rode our bikes all over various neighborhoods completely unsupervised. And you wonder why kidnapping was America's favorite pastime in the 70s and the 80s. And bicycle helmets, what was that? We didn't wear bicycle helmets. If you wiped out and busted your head open, you just had a cool scar. There were no laws prohibiting the sale of tobacco to minors. We could go to the store at 7, 8, 9, 10 years old and buy cigarettes for our parents. Hey, can I get a pack of Benson Hedges regular lights? Have you ever seen a chain-smoking fifth grader? I have. Corporal punishment in schools was a thing. Your teachers could hit you. So when you see all these kids today mouthing off to their teachers, hitting their teachers, attacking their teachers, back in the 70s and 80s, your teachers would have beat the shit out of you. And then your parents would have been pissed off because you went to school and you embarrassed them, and when you got home, then they would have beat the shit out of you. My 7th grade math teacher, Miss King, was like a samurai with that yardstick. There were no participation trophies. You actually had to earn that trophy. If you sucked, you didn't get to play. And it was none of this where your teammates would support you. Oh, come on, Billy, you could do it. No, your teammates were like, Billy, you fucking suck. Okay? And you didn't get to be upset. You got to go practice and get better so you could come back and actually earn a trophy. Participation trophy? What?